what sacrifice you're to do when, how much you're supposed to bring, how many, or what kind of animal is supposed to be sacrificed at what time and for which sin, what the clothing of the priest is supposed to be, and what the stone is in the breast shield, all of this sort of thing. Very, very, very procedural kind of thing. The Haftarah portion frequently is going to be something, it will relate to the procedural, but will frequently go on a more moralistic aspect in order to expand on the dry procedural areas. Very balanced. Now, I had somebody once looking through and say, well, wait a minute, this isn't the whole Bible. No, it isn't. The whole Bible, the Tanakh, Torah, Nevi'im, Ketuvim, the Torah, the 5 books of Moses, the prophets, and the writings, things like the Song of Songs, for example. That is the entire Jewish Bible. This is the Chumash. Literally, it means 5. Why 5? 5 books of Moses. And that is what is contained here. The reason you see 2 different books, one is an earlier book, which has an earlier English translation and commentaries. This is a bit later and has some additional, more modern commentaries. Some of the translations are a bit more modern, some of which benefits from some of the archaeological finds that have come to light, some of which benefits from some of the developments of the law. Remember, as I said, in the conservative movement, you wind up with some interpretations and some changes. So you have these developments. On the back table, you will see a green book, the woman's commentary on the Torah. And you have some more feminist additions to the commentaries. So you have a lot of commentary to the Torah. And you've got a very long tradition of commentary. Well over 2,000 years worth of tradition of commentary on the Torah. The Mishnah and the Gemara make up the Talmud, and you're talking from 2,000 years ago, the original commentaries started. So the idea of commentary and trying to understand is something that is a millennial, 2 millennial old tradition and has not stopped. And when you think that you are hearing the entire Torah like year after year after year, the idea that you are then studying and interpreting then becomes very natural. The Torah service is key to the Shabbat service. And it is divided, the readings are divided into portions, and each section that is read, a person is called up and a blessing is said before the reading starts. And a person who is called up is said to have an aliyah. And an aliyah literally means you are going up. You're coming up and you are going to have the blessing before the Torah. The person who is reading will take the point where the reading is going to start. You will take your talit. Remember, you do not touch the Torah. You will touch the Torah where the reading is going to start. You kiss your talit. Then you say the blessing. The Torah reader reads. At the end of the particular section, the person who has the aliyah, who is going to say the blessing, again, takes the talit, touches to the end point of that section. Again, you kiss the talit. Again, you're showing respect for the Torah reading, for what you have heard. And then there is another blessing, again, afterwards.